Couple of little blicks. We will be back soon. As always, when we try to do something new, things do go a bit wrong at times. So hopefully things will correct itself in a minute. Maybe. Everything seems to be a bit slow at the moment. I am trying my best to get things back to what they were. Everything seems to be a bit slow at the moment. Aha, I can hear me. That's good. Right, need to turn that off. The problem I've got is the chat seems to not to be working. Pop-out chat. So I'm going to use a pop-out chat, and hopefully that will work for me. Can that move? Yes, it can move. Right, I'm going to see if that works. So I just need to make that a little bit bigger. Right. Yeah, it seems my chat on YouTube is not going on the chat on my streaming OBS, which is annoying. But I will. Yeah, the chat doesn't always have to appear on the OBS. But I can, if people do chat, then I can see it. Because when I sign into chat onto OBS, it doesn't come up. When I sign into chat, it says action cannot be performed. You must open this chat in a web browser. That's not very handy, is it? So I need to put that back. At least you can hear me. That's the important thing. One thing I could try do is what someone says is add something to it. So I'm going to try that. No, that's not working. Okay. I'll have to stick to something else. Not perfect, but it will do. Yeah, my chat screen always disappears. Oh, I've got a little test actually down there, so actually it might be appearing. Ah, might be appearing then. Excuse me, I'm drinking a cup of tea. Let's try again. Wait a couple of seconds. Still waiting a couple of seconds. Still waiting a couple of seconds. I'm waiting for this chat to appear. There it is. It has appeared. Now the chat window is tiny. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, I think. Oops. There we go. I think that's enough for that. Okay. I have got my screen showing the game. That's a good start. I hope you can hear me. I think that's a good start. There is no sound in. Hey Carl, how you doing? There is no sound in on the bench, so we don't really have to worry about the sound. You just have to hear me. Actually, I can see the chat actually on my OBS, but I can't actually type the chat onto my OBS, which is not that important when you're streaming, because when you're streaming, I respond to the chat by using my voice. Makes sense, doesn't it? So, yeah, that's good. So I don't have to worry about the chat. Thanks for Carl for saying hello, because you, without even realizing it, have just tested this out for me. Just the chat window is a little bit small now on my screen. There we go, we can hear you. That's even better. Hopefully you can hear me fine, because I used to stream a lot on Twitch, but as my retro channel is on YouTube, it makes sense that I stream on YouTube, and I have streamed on YouTube since the very first days I ever did streaming, which was 5 years ago. So you can imagine me being a bit rusty here, but it's not going to be as rusty if I keep doing these streams, which I will start doing, because there's no way of getting the subs up and showing people who I'm real and not my recorded voice all the time. Then it'll be Yeah, I'll get used to doing it on YouTube, because again, the last time I streamed on YouTube was playing Baldur's Gate 2 back in 2019, before I even started using Twitch. And was it Mixer? Can people remember Mixer? But anyway, we're gonna play some Spectrum football games live for a change. I haven't played On the Bench and Soccer Boss. Were reviewed very early in the retro series. 2 and 3 episodes, 2 or 3, or 3 or 4, or something like that, and they both have had very good viewing figures. Um, both of them, yeah. On the Bench, especially, I think is in the top five. I think both of them actually are in the top five. Football Director and The Double have got the most views by quite a long way at the moment, but I think On the Bench and Soccer Boss are in the top five. Again, please excuse me, I'm drinking a pretty cold cup of tea just to keep my energy levels up. But we will play this for a good hour or so. The thing about 8-bit games is, compared to the football management games of now, like Football Manager series and stuff like that, these games along ability, to me, don't last as long in gaming sessions as Football Manager current series does. So, for instance, what I mean is, I play the 48k game. I can play it for about half an hour, then I get bored. But then on the current Football Manager series, I can play for up to an hour or two. But that's why we might see more than one game today. But we'll see. And also depends how well I do in this game, because if my team start losing heavily, then we might not be playing it for too long. Because these games seem to be a lot tougher, I would say. They feel a lot tougher. They feel a lot tougher. They It just seems to me they're a lot tougher to play. Uh, but I will get into this now. So it's going to say, do you want to load our game? And also, the advantage of the streaming version of these games is that you'll see the game in full screen. I managed to get it into full screen. So hopefully you can see the full screen. I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. Obviously on my streaming software, there is a 15-second delay. So I won't respond quickly to things that you see on the screen that you might see, or I'll respond before you guys do. But chat, I can see straight away because I can see the chat straight away, but I just can't type on the chat, which when you're a streamer, you don't really type. But anyway, enough about me rambling on. Let's go straight into the game. Now, On the Bench has got a little bit of sound, and I'll keep quiet and you can hear it. There we go. That's the sound. Sadly, On the Bench does not have quite a lot of the Spectrum management games do not have a lot of sound. But that was it. But being on a I'll enter skill level 0, I'm not that good. Being on Spectrum, obviously it's not famous for some games, management games with sound. I think Football of the Year, when I reviewed that, my God, I was deaf, literally, by the amount of sound the game was using. But anyway, we're going to make this game a little bit more current. Which I say current is that I'm going to change some of the team names. So for this game, so for instance, team number 22 is Wimbledon. We're going to change it to AFC Win. Well, we have to remember I am on the Spectrum keyboard on my PC here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Will that work? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Yes, it does work. Now, one thing we can do on this game, obviously, is I can speed it up slightly. That's not very good AFC, to be honest. So I'm going to go to Tools, Speed, 2 times speed, or 4 times speed. So sometimes this game will look a bit faster than it normally is. So for instance, if I change 22 again, and then put AFC, let's make it out what it should be. Wimbledon. Now this is 4 times the speed on Speculator. It's not letting me do it. Why aren't you letting me do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it not letting me do it again? No. That is odd. Is it because I've got too many capitals now? Okay, let's just do Wim. Sorry, Wimbledon. No, okay, we'll leave it as 22 then. So we're going to leave that as 22. Any more sides here I want to change? Let me see. Can anyone spot any sides we need to change? I don't think we need to change that many on this page. And oh no, hold on, it's still on Wimbledon, isn't it? AFC Wimbledon. Is it not letting me? This is a good start to the game, isn't it? I'm struggling on trying to get the team's name in. Okay, AFC. Oops, I forgot this is the Spectrum keyboard, so it's not going to be Shift W. God, got to bring back memories here. I hope you all are well, by the way. Come on, are you going to let me this time? You're not letting me. I'm thinking of. I'm going to put a different team name in. Why is it not letting me do anything here? It's not letting me actually type any names in. Right. One good thing about this game is I can restart it. I know. Nope. Oops. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm playing it on the PC, but of course this is my PC, but it's on the Spectrum game. So, right. Okay. Change 22 AF. No, oops. God, never thought this game would be so difficult. I hope you all are well. Thank you for joining me on this very, very first stream. If this does take off, I will be doing streaming as well as releasing episodes. Come on. Yay! Oh, that will do. I can see why it's not letting me do capitals again. Oh, I did it for Oxford though. Weird. So there are some sides. Let's go and look at some more sides we can change. So what sides have I noticed that we can change straight away? I'm trying to make the game a little bit more current when we play it. Actually, none of those, none of, none of those need changing. They're all good. Aha! But now we've hit the section where definitely I can spot one. Aldershot. Aldershot are not around. Well, they are around, but they're not a league side anymore. So we're going to put Barrow in, who are a league side. Oh, enter number, team number change. I know what I had to do. You can see I don't do this too often. Oh, is it Barrow already in? I don't know why the game is not letting me type in team names. Barrow. I know this is wrong. Barrow United. I know that's wrong. Nope. Okay. Let's think of another one. This is not vital. If this is going to take far too long, we'll skip all this. Harrogate. No, this is weird. It's very much not liking me type team names in. Enter team's new name, 10 letters. I'm typing, as you can see, I'm typing various team names here and it's just not letting me do it. Right. Let's abandon typing teams' names in. It's taking far too long. This is the problem also when you've got a old game. Well, this game is 40 years old, so. But please chat when you can. I don't bite, honest. I am keeping an eye on the actual football going on here in the UK at the moment. Oxford are actually playing today. They didn't start off well. They were playing Preston North End. They didn't start off, they conceded after just 3 minutes. But it's 1-1 now. Yay! That's good news. Okay, obviously I'm going to pick 14. I'm going to pick Oxford. I'm an Oxford supporter, so I will pick the side. How many points for a win? Now, of course, if you didn't realise, back in the old 70s, 1960s, 70s, even longer, there was only 2 points for a win. Now it's, obviously it's 3. Start original tape. We don't need to, obviously. But you can imagine you putting your tape in, start, and let the game go on. So it's now, please wait. Now, of course, the miracle of science here, I can actually speed this up. There we go. But I now will speed it back to what it was before. How many extra spectators? Well, none at the moment because it's be very foolish to find out how many spectators got. There's actually some bits of this I will keep quite speedy to make it a bit easier for you and me watching. So 4 times the speed. I think game speed we will go back to normal. So we've got 89,000. We've only got 89,000 in the bank here. Now I've noticed, I'm looking at my stream overlay, that you can't see option 0 and 1 there. So I might have to, if I click on some of these screens, or hold on a second, this should work. If I move that and hide that. Is that working? No, that's not working. I think it just did the wrong one there. There we go, that's the one I wanted. Hide that. There we go, you can see that. And the promotion bit, I would like to keep the promotion bit, so I'm going to move that down a bit to there. So at least you can see what I'm looking at. You can basically work out option 0. Oh, actually, we've got 339,000 in the bank. Oh, that's good. That's better than I thought. Anyway, I need to just check I'm hearing my voice all right. So I'm going to move that. Yeah, I can. That could be very quick check. So yeah, please say hello in the chat. whenever you want to, because I need to test the chat to see if it is working. I have got I'm still fiddling with the screens, by the way. Yeah, I still got Carl's hello, we can hear you, so that's good. Right, let's get the game started then. So we start off with 339,000. We're in pre-season training. So obviously the first thing we need to do is look at the squad and see how bad it is. There we go. And again, I'm on fast speed here. So this is when I need to go back to normal. So there will be lots of times when we'll be fiddling with the speed of the game here. So we've got skill of 1 for Jones, the goalie. Well, he's not a goalie. That's the thing about on the bench is that you can change all these players around. I can have a 10 skill goalie if I want to, but I'm going to probably give Davis number 13 to number 1. I'm going to make him into the goalie. I think so. At least we've got a good goalie. What does edit? Edits the team, edit players' names. Now I'm going to, because Carl said hello, I'm going to put him in the game. Ha 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 ha. Probably can't fill your full name, Carl, if you're still here. So I have to put Conte. Well, let's try the full name, see if it works. No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Conte. I think it's the 2. We need a 1N. Did that work? Yes, it did. So sorry, Carl, we're going to miss the last N on your name. So we need to change. So we've got Harding as a 10, Hamilton as a 10. Now, if I remember this game correctly, you get a lot of injuries very early on, so I'll need to bring in some 1 or 2 skill players just to get the numbers up. So Hamilton 10, change. I think Hamilton will help out the defense a bit. I need a good defense here, so I'll put him up there. There we go. So we've got our 2 1s there. We need to buy, seriously, we need to buy some players. Now, if anyone says hello in the chat, and if they're a subscriber or they're a brand new subscriber, they will get into the side. I'll type your name in. I'm not going to type my name in because that's obvious. I would do that. That's training now. The problem is, thing about training's good, but training can also make your player injured. And as we've not got many players, I need to be carry of that. Now, player inquiry is a bit odd one because I have to. Yeah, this is why some of the sides didn't work. I have to go and inquire about a team and then make a bid for that player. Newport, so Newport are in the game. Oh, that's good. Team number 11. Now, player number. I haven't got a clue. Let's look at player number 8 then. And I think the computer comes back saying, no user query about number 8 of Newport. 228,000? No. Blimey. I hope there's... Oh, we have got scouts. Oh, that's a relief. So, assign scouts then. Oops, no. So I need to assign scout number 1. He's going to go and watch match number 1. Team, Swansea. Oh, Swansea Cardiff. Wow. Welsh Derby already. Scout 1. Player all. Yeah, that's a good idea. So he's going to see all the players. Assign scouts at option 1. He's going to go to match 2. Team Stockport or Cambridge. Let's go and look at Cambridge. Oxford's university rivals. Scout number 2. All again. And then I've got a pad and paper. I can write down the players' values here. Obviously, let's look at Scout 3. Actually, let's look at our next opponents, which would be Scarborough. So, assign scouts. Scarborough's match number 8 against Newport, and their team number 2. Scout 3. Again, all. Now you can hear a little bit of sound, I hope, of the game. I've actually got the sound booster on as well, which you can get with Speculator. God, that's a bit of a mouthful. Which will boost the sound a little bit, but not too much. Again, I'm keeping an eye on the football at the moment. If anyone wants to know how their scores are getting on, then please let me know. And also I'm looking at the, I'm a bit of a cricket fan as well, so I'm multitasking here. So, skill sheet. Okay, when we get a player, then all the skill sheet numbers are here. That's handy. So I can then go, for instance, to Cardiff and see what their skills are. Let's speed that up a bit because that will take ages. Again, everyone's 0 at the moment because we haven't looked at anyone yet. Back to normal. Back to menu. So we've got training, league table, fixtures, status. What's status? Okay, yeah, that's obviously. So we only got 89,000 in the bank, but we've got an overdraft limit of 250, hence why it looks like we got 370. That's an odd way of saying how much you got in your bank, because you don't normally include your overdraft limit. Oh well, disciplinary points, none yet. Okay, all these are good actually. I like these. Gives you all the facts and figures about all the players. FA Cup, number 9. I don't think we're in it, so we need to train. This is going to be the risky. All. Let's see what happens. Sometimes players get injured. Oh, I think nothing happened there. So you play match to get to the next week. There you go, -1. Scout reports are now available. Odd scout reports when they actually have not played the game yet. Obtain report. Scout number 1. Here we go. Here's the values then. So I need to get 2 and 3s basically. So Swansea has got 2 and a 3 there, but again, the player number 2 is skill value 2. Doesn't mean he's a defender. He means he can be moved elsewhere. But defense, midfield, and attack range is handy. Right, attain report for Cambridge. Scout number 2. So it's Cambridge side. Are they better? Well, they've got a couple of. Their midfield's definitely much better. They've got a couple of 9s and 10s. They've got 2 1s though. Okay, and then we've got obtain report. Scout number 3. This is Scarborough, who actually are our next opponents. 21, 15, 13. They've got a bit of a weak attack. They've got definitely a couple of number 1s there. So we need to, skill sheet now comes handy because when you do the skill sheet, again, I will speed this up because this does take a while. You can see the sides that we've just scouted, the numbers do come up. So it's a good little check sheet for me. So I can now go to, let's buy a number 2 player. I can go to Cambridge and inquire about their number 2 player if I want to. So we go to menu, player inquiry, division 4. Cambridge, of course, I've got the added speed difference here. Player number 2, didn't I? Player number 2. 92,000 for a 2-skill player. You've got to be kidding. I've only got 89,000 in the bank. Decent game. Yes, it is. How you doing? Life's Second Chance. How you doing? Hope you're well. Happy Saturday. There's no bank option here, and there's no reserve team here. That's the big advantage I think Football Director games had. They had reserve teams, which, God, they really helped you out. Now, training again. All. Now we're on fast speed here. There we go. +1. Whee! So that means if we list the squad, +1, Davis was the goalie. And that's I'm going to just call you Chance. As Chance, you're here. You are going to be. Oh, no. Edit. See if I can do this. There we go. How about that? You're player number 3. It doesn't mean you're going to be a defender. You might be moved all over the place in this game. Because again, as you can see, not one player is actually allocated to a position. So, for instance, I can move the number 10s to both attackers if I wanted to. But I've decided not to. So I'm going to keep them, as much as I can, keep them to their positions. Still, Oxford is still drawing in real life. I've brought almost all the games you have put on here. Great memories, mate. Keep up good. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, thanks for all the kind words. I'm glad you're liking the videos. We're up to episode. Peter Shilton's just been released today, hasn't it? And it's doing all right at the moment. When an episode is released, I'm trying to always hit the 100 views, which for a small-time streamer like me, or small-time YouTube creator like me, it doesn't sound a lot, but it is. Like Manager Sim, poor Manager Sim hasn't even got 100 views out. It's been out for over a year. And so if one of my episodes gets over 100 views, then I'm happy about it. Obviously, as the series goes on, we've now gone past most of the big hitters in the Spectrum games, but there are a couple of big hitters still coming soon, like Football Manager World Cup Edition, Emlyn Hughes, the World Cup games, the World Cup Scandal games. Well, that's going to be interesting. And then we go to some real smaller games, which I'm not expecting many views on. I'm hoping there'll be a few. And then as the Football Management series ends, we'll go over to other sporting games, which will be just general games and stuff like that. But the actual episodes themselves are going to last until March, which has been, I always record way ahead of schedule. But if you notice the Championship Manager videos, they are made more currently, and that's when I think the quality of them are better because I've learned how to do it much better. But the episodes that have been recorded in advance, the quality will get better and better with each episode because I'm learning more. So yeah, and especially I always record episodes way in advance, just in case an emergencies happen. And an emergency did happen this month in August. I couldn't record any episodes this month, but I didn't have to worry about the channel because every episode has been recorded already, so it does work. Anyway, let's go back. I did training already, I think. Let's play match. Let's go and start playing some games. We're still in preseason training, so we'll still need to, I think we need to buy some, this is weird, we have to buy some one skill players, I think, because they're the only ones we can afford. So skill sheet then, look at the skill sheet. So Cambridge player number 6 and player number 9. We're going to go back to Cambridge because they're the easiest ones I can do. 6 and 9, so 4, 3, player number 6, 32,000. Yeah, that'll do. And now I can put a name in. Oh, this is good. Right, we've lost Harris, so we're going to put Harris back in now. I'm on faster speed at the moment, so we don't have to wait so long. Now that credit again is a bit of misleading fact there. It says 300,000, but we're really on 40, 50,000 because that includes the overdraft. Bit naughty. Anyway, training, do all again. Nothing happened in training. Okay, I might in future do just reserves when we get some reserves. Actually, wait a minute. Harris was a 3 and it was 32,000. 32,000 for a 3, and then we had 92,000 for a 2. Work that one out. But actually, that was to our benefit there. That we actually got some money. So actually, I'm just going to try an experiment here. Player inquiry, Cambridge, player number 9, I think it was. 5,000. Wow. Now I bet you that is a skill one. Yeah. If anyone's good at names, let me know. Again, if you do chat, you will get your name in the squad. Prince was a 2. 5,000 for a 2. Okay, I don't know how these values work, but I am not grumbling with a 2. 2 or 3, actually. That is good. Right, so I'm thinking our defense is actually pretty strong. I think it's good to have a pretty strong defense. So training again, but this time, oh no, we can't do training. It's not letting me. So that means training has been done. Right, let's now change the game speed to normal and play match. Is it going to let me, or is it going to be the next week? Yeah, it's going to be the final week. Here we go. So training is 2. Reserves is number 4. I'm not risking injuries here, so it looks like our number 12 player. So let's have a look at number 12 player. Yeah, he's on 2 now. Okay, that's good. Smith. So we're going to play match 0. Oxford against Scarborough. League Division 4, which is now League 2. Here's the side. 37 defence. Wow, actually we've got a very good defence. So the game, and there's a goal already. Is it by us or is it by them? It's by them. Of course it's by them. Sadly, there's no noise for when a goal is scored. It's very quiet. Again, not many Spectrum games have noises in their game, music or anything in their games. We might, I might think of going to Kenny Dalglish sometime in the future and play that live, because that does have a little bit more. Well, it's more up to date, obviously. It was made later, late 80s, but we'll have a wait and see. We're still 1-0 down to Scarborough here. That's a bit disappointing. So there's no half time, obviously, just goes straight into the second half. There's a goal. Who's it by? Is it us or is it Scarborough? Ah, Carl, you just scored if you're still here. 1-0. Riveting. No, to be fair, they on the bench is a great game. You just have to not compare it to the current games at the moment. This is 40 years old, remember? Oh, another goal. Who scored this one? Is it them or us? It's them. No. I did look at the Scarborough stats. I think, yeah, I don't know why we are losing this. Scarborough stats, I think, could have switched for the defense of 37. I think our attack is pretty weak. I might have to move one of the defenders over to the attack. Compensate. Well, we lost it 2-1. So we let the computer now think with the results. So this is when the game does slow down. So again, we are going to speed things up a bit. There we go. $5,711 people came to see our game. Yes, chance. So there's a lot more games for you to. Yeah, I thought we were unlucky. You did score, Carl. So as you know, we're trying to hit the 500 subs by the end of the year. Spread the word, please. We're at 416. So there is a good chance. There's a chance now that we might hit it. 2 weeks ago, we were struggling at 401. So there's suddenly been a little bit of a mini boom in subs, which is great. Chairman donates £1,547. Balance 60,000. Did that mean we made money? I guess we did. So yeah, we did make money. Newport County home is our next game. So we'll train again. We'll do everyone. Then there's always a chance that you get injuries. Nope. Player 9 and player 12 got some bonuses. Player 9, Hunt, and 12 was Smith. So we're going to change it up a bit. I think our defense is too good. I'm going to change. Hamilton is going to be a new striker because I can do this, and he's going to swap with Barnes. So that means we'll reduce 31 defense, and we're going to add an extra 6 on attack, so it'll be 22, something like that. So again, I can use the scouts if I want to, but I'm not going to use the scouts too much. So we'll look at fixture list. There we go. So we've got Newport, Carlisle, Scunthorpe, home and away. That's strange. Yeah, they don't mix the fixtures too much, because you notice both Peterborough games are Saturday same time. In the Cardiff games, we only got one game apart. Yeah, not brilliant. But you do play 42 games in this, which is not many games do. Let's play match again then. So Newport, Oxford against Newport. Let's see what happens. The game has speeded up slightly now. Newport was second, but there's only one game being played. Let's see if Oxford can come back from that defeat, which was, as Carl says, was unlucky. Oh, Clark's been booked. Oh, there's a goal, and it's for Newport. Did I say how this game can be quite tough? Looks like we're going to lose this 1-0. Yes, we did. Hey, yay. I do not know why we're losing, but we are. You can see there's not many options on the bench. There's only a few screens, so I can't really tell you about more how in depth it is, because basically it's not in depth. But this, I think, was a budget game when it came out 40 years ago, and for a budget game, this is still pretty addictive. It's still a very good game. I've seen a lot worse than this in the episodes I've been doing. A lot worse. So there's that. And again. Okay, so let's do training again. Do all players. 5 and 12 got bonuses this time. I wish I got the player names next to them. 5 is Reed, and 12 is Smith. Smith is going up all the time here. Menu. So scorers, number 7. We haven't got many scorers. And so you list all. Okay. So Burnley's number 10 has scored 4 goals already this season. And obviously the only team missing from that list is ourselves. We're not in this sheet. League table. Well, obviously we're near the bottom. But again, you get so many teams, which is brilliant. There we are. Played 2, lost 2. But I think we've been unlucky. So we'll go to the next game. Carlisle United away. Let's see how we get on here. Goal already. Carlisle scored already. Why have we got a defence of 32, but we keep conceding? And of course, I can't instruct the players to do this. We're doing them worse now. I can't instruct the players to do this, do that, do this, because it's, again, basic. Carl, you've scored again. You're our top scorer of 2 goals. Oh, we scored, but we lost again. Are we actually going to win the game, I wonder? I would say when I'm non-streaming and playing this game, I do much better, but actually I don't do much better. I do just as bad. I'm on skill level 0. This is meant to be the easiest skill level. And we're losing every game. Never mind. Might have to swap around the team a bit. I might see if I can boost my midfield, maybe sacrifice the defense again and boost the midfield a bit. Again, we're on much faster speed, so this game doesn't normally be this fast. FA Cup first round draw. Ooh, here we go. So training. Let's boost the midfield. Number 7 got a plus. Okay, good. That's Harding. Harding's on 12. So I'm thinking that 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. I'll include a goalie. That's 7, 5, 5, 6, 10. That's 16, 21, 28. Yeah, that. So we might need to sacrifice Reed. Reed is someone else. 6 is a midfielder. Okay, this might hurt us, but we've got nothing to lose. I'm changing Reed with Hughes. That will boost our midfield a lot more. It will sacrifice our defence, but we've conceded so many goals, it makes really no difference. Play match. The draw for round 1. Who we're going to be against, I wonder. Here's the draw. And Oxford is there. We're away to Plymouth. You probably can't see it, but if I got my mouse, yeah, mouse is working. It's right there. Ooh, we lost some money there. I have to keep an eye on the money. We're against Scunthorpe at home. Right, come on. Let's see if we can get a win, especially we're home. We've lost all our games so far. The team's more all around now. Yay! Hamilton has just scored. We're in the lead for the very first time. How long will that last, I wonder? Hunt has got booked. I just wish there was a little bit of sound here for you guys. You just got to hear me, I'm afraid. Oh, there's a goal. Oh, Barnes! Maybe what I've just done has worked wonders. Oxford have won their first game, 2-0. Yay! So we're going through all the scores again. Yeah, if you think this game being very repetitive, it is. It's very repetitive. But still a great little game. We might look at Soccer Boss in a minute. We've played this for a few games, just so we can compare the two. They are very similar games though. Oh, our balance is getting hit a bit. But we've still got the credit, including the overdraft. So training, all players, plus 11 for number 11. The squad, Hamilton's on the 11. Good. Let's play match. You can see where I mean that sometimes, oh, Scunthorpe again. You can see what I mean that sometimes I don't play this game for long. Oh, look at that. 3 goals in 15 minutes there. And Scunthorpe are ahead now. Oh, God. We just beat them. Oh, look. Carl, you scored another goal, by the way. Oh, look at that. This goal's going a bit mad. 3-2 to Oxford. Hunt scored 2 and Carl, you scored 1. Oh, there's going to be another goal. And it's Scunthorpe again. 3-all. This is full of goals. Well, we haven't lost. Hey. Nige Pure Cold. Loved this game back in the day. Edited all the teams to my Sunday League teams, which teammates in. Ah, yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, you can definitely do that. That's great when you can do things like that. Thank you for commenting, by the way. Again, on the bench, the full review of this game is on my YouTube series. If you haven't seen this series yet, then please do. That is an amazing match, yeah. Please do watch the series. On the bench is actually one of the very first games we reviewed. Football Manager obviously was the very first one we reviewed. You should always start a Football Management ZX Spectrum series with Football Manager, and we did. The early videos included the first 10 games was major. They were all major good games. If I knew I was going to continue this series, I probably would have spread them out a little bit more. But in the first 10 games, we had Match Day, we had On the Bench, we had Soccer Boss. I think Football Director 2 was later on. We are losing money here. Next match is the FA Cup. So training, let's get everyone trained. We haven't lost anyone for injuries yet. Okay, we're away to Plymouth. Now, Plymouth, are they higher division than us? I think they are. At least our league table position looks more healthy now. Yeah, I think Plymouth must be division above us. So we won't be the favourites for this game, but we definitely need the money. Again, I've speeded this up a bit, so you won't need to wait too long. Oh, Plymouth take the lead. Oh, they're 2-0 up now. Looks like we're going to be out of the cup straight away, which I'm not surprised, to be honest. And there's no League Cup in this either. It's just the FA Cup. So we lost 2-0. 13,000. Oh, because it's a away tie. We don't get the well. We should get the money because it's normally split, but we didn't. Look at all those replays. Wow. Draw for round 2, which is a bit boring because we're not going to be in it. Right, 11,000. Money's definitely going down. Next match, Crewe away. So let's training again. All the players. +5 for number 5, who was Hughes. Now let's look at scorers. Scorers would change a bit. That's unfortunate. I thought it would do our scorers. Maybe that's in the status. Player number 9 scored 5 goals. Wow. Let's look at status. Here we go. There we are, losing money. Disciplinary points. All these are now being put in. And here's our career and goals. Contman has scored 3 goals. SJ, since joined, maybe? Thanks for putting me in the team, by the way. Nah, it's good. You're a top scorer at the moment. You were the first person to say hello, so I thought I might as well put you in. Play match. At least you're on form. Oh, goal. Harding. Yay. Oh, we keep getting. Carl, you've just been booked, by the way. Goal. Yeah, 2-0. Peters has just scored. Oh, that's going to be Crewe. I thought that was coming. We hold on to a win, though. We're starting to turn around here. Just looking at all these scores. Yeah, the latest video on the YouTube channel at the moment is Peter Shilton's handball Maradona. So if you haven't seen it, please do. Views are always very important. Balance 1,583. Jeez, we have lost so much money already. Do we have such thing as a wage bill? I very much doubt we do. Okay, training. All. Nope. Okay, play match. Wolves. Oh, Wolves in Division 4. Wow. Harding has scored again. Another goal. Reed. Everyone's starting to score. Carl. Thought you get missed out. You scored no one. We're starting to get a bit of form now. That's our best win of the season so far. $5,000. We need money. At this rate, we're going to be bankrupted. $33,000. That's better. Exeter home. We're going to skim through some of these matches now. I think we're going to go to Soccer Boss in a minute. Yeah, if we start losing money, we might have to sell one of our good players soon, just like what Oxford do in real life sometimes. And next they have scored already. Hey, Carl, you just scored. You're definitely our top scorer. Oh, Reed and Harding do score goals though, seem to be. 2-1 to Oxford. 3-1, Reed again. Carl, you might lose your top scorer thing here in a moment, because I think Reed might be getting close to you. $7,000. It's not bad. That should mean we should get a lot of money for this one. $39,000. Yeah, that'll do. Sell Reed. Someone's getting jealous. Reed is on 3 goals. You're on 5. You are fine at the moment, unless you get injured. +5 for number 5 again. That is Hughes. So Davis has got a plus there, so that means he's in FM. I would say that's form. What's WO mean, I wonder? Weeks out? Do know. No. Play match. Hereford. Oh. Why is the Hamilton? Why is the yeah, we're playing with 9 men. I can't remember the attack being just 13, because I remember Carl, you're on 9, so it's not taking Hamilton's score in. Okay, but we are winning 3-0 though. 4-0. 5-0. Wow. 5-1. For oh, S. Hughes has been sent off. Sending off with 9 men, so 8 men, and we won 5-0. I think that's a bit of a mad game, that one. So I better change some of the team, but we were lucky to win that 5-1, to be honest. Best win of the season, and we had a man sent off as well. 49,000. We're starting to regain some of our money. So let's list squad. Let's make these changes. So Hughes, yeah, WO means weeks out. So we have got to make changes now. So the first change obviously is a goalie. So we need to. It doesn't really matter who goes in goal, to be honest. It can be even our top scorer in goal if we wanted to. But we have to make all these changes now. Harris goes in instead of Hughes. And that leaves just Smith going in instead of Hamilton. Yeah. There we go. We have got 11 players again. So, Port Vale away. See how we get on. No Hughes because he's been sent. Oh, there we go. Hunter scored a goal. Carl has scored a goal. So he keeps ahead of Reed. He scored 2. Is he going to go for a hat trick, I wonder? Oh, Chance, you've been sent off. Ah, another sending off. Still won 3-0 though. We're definitely hitting form now. Of course, we still can lose a lot of money. Just let the game think. This is fast speed, remember. This is not normal speed. Oh, we won 41,000 there. Oh, did we win 41,000 or lose 41,000? So we've got to list squad because we've got to make more changes. We've lost Chance because he was very naughty and he got sent off. So Chance goes instead of Davis is back though. That's handy. And that's all we can make, I think. Yes. Menu, status. Carl's on 7. Harding, Reed and Hunt are all on 4. Training, everyone. Nope. Play match. Halifax away. Let's see. So you can go through a season on this very, very quickly. Carl scored his 8th goal of the season. Make that 9th goal of the season. And he's been booked. Smith's been booked now. Our temporary striker. Oh, Halifax have scored. Halifax Town, by the way, another side that don't exist anymore. Carl, you've scored a hat-trick. Well done. It's AFC Halifax now, I think. Halifax Town themselves got bankrupted, sadly. Oh, Oxford are ahead. Yay! In real life. 2-1 against Preston. Yay. Not many goals in the Premier League at the moment. Keep it up, Oxford, in real life. Okie dokie. So let's look at the league table then. We are now 4th. That's much better. From 2 defeats straight away. We're now 7 wins, 1 drawn, and 3 losses. Hereford were bottom actually. So let's do 5 all. Nothing going on there. List squad. Can we put, yes, we can put 11 back. Hamilton goes back in attack. And actually Hughes goes back. Change number 14 to number 1. Yep. So menu, play match. So the squad's actually stronger now. Oh, it's the FA Cup. Again, we're not in it. And Plymouth, who knocked us out, are not in it. They've just lost. Round 3, the famous round 3. Oh yes, of course, when we don't play a game, we do lose a lot of money. Training. Let's just do the reserves this time. Plus 15 for player number 15, who is Prince. Play match. Yeah, it's not much to do in this game. Just the standard 3 or 4 screens. So Burnley are 5th, we're 4th. So this is quite a could be quite a tight game, this one. And we've scored. Hamilton has come back from injury or suspension and has scored. Nope, goal again. And then Burnley have scored. 1-1. Kind of a fair result, I think. So we'll go through the screens again. So for the last half an hour or so, these streams are not going to be very long. Just reading some of the Facebook groups posts about the last episode we just released. So we play Peterborough at home. Let's train again. I can save this game though, so we won't lose this. No training mishaps. This squad. Oops, this squad. Chance is on 5. Actually, Chance can replace Hunt, but Hunt has been scored. Oh, we have to make a change there anyway. Doesn't actually, the game actually doesn't tell you that you have to read. All reads out of the side for 2 weeks. The game doesn't. Oh, 8 weeks. Davis has gone straight away as well, so we have to put some of these youngsters in again. So 14 goes instead of number 3. The game does not tell you when you haven't got 11 players, so that's when, remember that one game I played with 9 players, and I didn't realise I was playing the 9 players. So we are playing with 11 players, but we have lost a few. Hamilton has scored though. He scored 2. Ken, can you just split your message up into 2? My chat doesn't really like very long messages. Carl, you scored 1. Hamilton has scored 2. So good win actually for a makeshift defence. Yeah, Ken, if it's welcome, if it's that important, then can you split your chat up into 2? This Streamlabs moderator thing is quite strict. We won 3-1. We'll play, I think, another game of this. I will save it so we won't lose this. And then we will, I think we'll look at the other one. Nah. No need to say sorry. It's just one of those things. Peterborough away. And Carl, you scored again. You're in red hot form here. Harris has been booked. Hunter scored. Reed is still not in this game. Remember, Reed has got a 2-match suspension. We're doing much better in this game. We're actually winning a lot more now. 2-1. 2-0 even. So I'm actually keeping an eye on a couple of things that's going on right now. Obviously, Premiership and the Championship here in the UK, they're currently playing their games. Oxford are in the Championship for the first time in 25 years, so we're playing. It's going to be a tough season for Oxford, but we'll see how we're getting on. Geez, Portsmouth are losing 3-0 at home. Wow. It's a great little game. It's a budget game, but it's a great game. I can see why so many people enjoyed playing this. Okay, Port Vale at home. Could have put Reed back in. Never mind. Clark has scored. Hamilton has scored. Yeah, we've certainly hit the form now. Chance has scored. Well, Chance's first goal. Again, if you haven't subbed to the channel, please do. It'll give you updated on what's going to be released, especially as I do a lot of promotion in the Facebook Spectrum groups, but some of these games will not be on the Spectrum. So they won't be obviously promoted on there, but on these, if you sub to the channel, you instantly will know when the next episode's being released. We're up to episode 65 or 66 now, and there's still another 30 odd to go yet. Football games on the Spectrum. Some you will know of, some you've probably never heard of. Scorer, let's look at status. So we're doing okay for money. Here's all the defence there. Scorers, now this is the player's career. So 12 goals and 16 appearances, Carl. That's very good. You're way ahead now. Hunt's on 5, Hamilton's on 5, Reed's on 4. I need to put Reed back in the side actually before I forget. Yeah, he can play actually. Change Reed instead of Chance. But Chance, you are going to be back in the side because you're going to be replacing one of the ones. There we go. Davis is still out for 5 weeks, so I'm guessing that's an injury. Play match. Cambridge at home. Of course, when you get a scout, your scout can tell you how good these other sides are. Oh, Cambridge are top of the table. This is top of the table clash here. Hamilton has just scored. Oh, Cambridge has scored on the counter attack because it's literally a minute after we scored. We lost. Lost to the top of the table side. Now this is a home game, so I'm expecting the home crowd to be, hopefully, if they've got their calculations correct in this game, it should be quite a high crowd figure. What's your favourite? What's my favourite? What? Football management game on the Spectrum? Oh, Spectrum manager game. Ooh, that's a tough one. There's so many of them. I would say one of my all-time favourite football management games is the Championship Manager series, and Football Director 2 was my favourite Amiga management game. On the Spectrum, it's hard to say. There's so many good ones. Like Transcript Manager was unique. Football Manager 2 was great. I played many years on that. I do like On the Bench, and I do like Soccer Boss. There's no real favourite on the Spectrum. There's quite a few good ones. There's quite a few bad ones as well, which you'll notice in this series. But yeah, the Amiga was easy. That was Championship Manager series. And I went through all the Championship Manager games on the Amiga. So Championship Manager 1 right up to 03, 04 before it became Football Manager. And then I did try Championship Manager 4 and 5, and they were poor version of Championship Manager. So yeah, for the Spectrum, I haven't really got a favourite. I do like a lot of them. But on the Amiga, it was definitely Football Manager, Football Director 2. I've got a soft spot for Matchday 2 though. Matchday 2, which we might play for a little bit on here, just to end the stream later as a fun game. Oh, actually, I forgot it's got the goals there. Goal scorers are right in front of me on this screen anyway. Right, so I'm going to try to save this now. File, save. On the bench, you can't see this screen, but I'm actually saving this. So, So I'm just typing the save screen. Oxford, August 24. It's still August, isn't it? What's everyone else's favourite Spectrum football management game and Spectrum game? So you can have different ones. Okay, so I'm actually now going to try to find Soccer Boss. So just bear with me for a sec. You won't see all what I'm looking at. So I've got so many games here. I've got to just got to try to find it. SO Soccer SOC. There we go. God, there's so many games called soccer. It's not here. That's a weird one. Soccer Boss, The Boss. Actually, I think it might be called The Boss. Is it called The Boss? I'm struggling trying to find it. It's not here. Okay, let's see if I can find it elsewhere. On the bench, The Double. Very good games. To try. Nope. Already done. The Boss. There we go. It's called Boss the. So we're now on to Soccer Boss. So yeah, we're on Soccer Boss. Which team would you like to be? Okay, so we have to type in a team name. Oopsie. Forgot this is a Spectrum keyboard. Which division do you want to start for? Do you want to name any players in your starting lineup? Yay! Of course we do. The boss may not be longer than 8 letters. The goalkeeper. Okay. So it looks like we have to name every player here. So I'm going to try to remember some Oxford players from old. So Alan Judge was a goalie. We've got Briggs, Sholton. Yeah, I agree. Championship Manager was the fine best. Championship Manager 1 and 2. And then 97-98 was brilliant. 03-04 was good. Actually, I'm naming every player here. 5. Phillips. Helton. I'm good at remembering all these players. 8. Now, 8 is a midfielder. I would put Beauchamp. Great player, sadly passed away. Player number 9 would be John Aldridge, who was a legend at Oxford. Then Billy Hamilton, another legend. And then Brock would be number 10. Sorry, Carl, you're not in this yet. School days. Ah, yay. Oh, okay, got to name some other players. I'm just putting some random players here. Oh, we got a bit of sound. Did anyone hear that? Did anyone hear a bit of sound there? I hope you heard the sound. Oh, actually, it was very quick because we're still on a fast speed. There we go. So, this is Soccer Boss, or The Boss. Another great football game. So we're not actually on the bench now, we're on Soccer Boss. And again, this is another game that's had quite a few views. It came out very early in the series. And already you can see there's a lot more different options. This game came out slightly later. So I'm going to move. Oh, it is loud. So we've got sound in this one. Now, if anyone's watching this, can you let me know you're hearing the sound? Jeez, I need to move Slater in goal. No, Judge is goalie. I can't move him. We've actually got a goal this time. Okay, we've got 250,000 in the bank. That's good. Oh, I didn't want to press play. I wanted a menu screen. Never mind. It looks good. It's a good game. It's better set up than on the bench. Can you hear the sound all right? I think you can. Ah, good. Thanks, Carl. Yeah, I think I've played this game a lot more than on the bench, if I can remember correctly, because it was a lot more easy on the eye. And there's sound. And we got that. Boo! No, I can remember this game being just as tough as the on the bench. We're not going to win this, are we? Ah, and one thing you'll notice about the league table for this game, there's not many sides in it. There's only 5 sides. It's a very quick game, though. National Insurance. This game had a lot of really good things, but I just wish the league was bigger. New playing kit. Nice, the other team's also got player names. Yeah, it is, but there's not many players in the side, though. Oh my god, my goalie's got 0. Morale 0. Rating 214. Oh dear. I need to buy players. Now, I need to check. Is it check? Yes, check. Here we go. So you can actually look at your other teams in your league if you want to. Yeah, my Streamlabs is doing a bit. So there's a transfer market. There's on the bench, which is not the other game. We will look at all these. There's a bank manager, lead goal scorers. There's a lot more options in this. I think this game was made just a year later after on the bench. So if you have to compare the two, I would say this is better. Oxford are 3-1 up. Yay! Sorry, I'm just looking at. If anyone wants to know what their current side is doing in the football matches at the moment, just let me know. On the bench, basically, is which is literally on the bench. Oh, I need to go back to check menu, don't I? It's good to have sound. Bank manager, number 9. You have 232,000 in the bank. Your overdraft limit is 120,000. How much do you need? Well, we don't need anything yet. We need to buy some players. Seriously, we need to buy some cheap players. So let's look at the transfer market. Is there any? Yes, there are. There is. I think we need to buy another goalie. Seriously, we need to buy another goalie. Our goalie has got 0. Oh, we just pressed 3 and we bought him. Did we? No, we didn't. He's not there. Let's go back. Transfer market 5. Want to buy? Yes. Ah, okay. Player number 3, Nee. Great name. And have we bought him? Yes, we have. Doesn't actually say how much for. I think it was something like 40,000. So change. So move. Sorry. Move number 13 to number 1. Yay. Now, one thing I might do in future also is show you a 2008 version of Football Manager 1982. If you've never seen it, it's worth looking at it because it's like if Football Manager 1982 was made on the 128K, there's so many options. If you guys have not seen it before, then I might even show it on this stream if I can find it. It's a very good update version of 82, Football Manager 82. I call it Football Manager 82 because, of course, there's a Football Manager series that's around now. But this was the original Kevin Toms Football Manager 982, and it was done if someone did it in 2008. I know Kevin Toms has also done his own up-to-date version of the game as well, which I have played, which is really good. But yeah, it's worth seeing. Right, on the bench, transfer market, I need to buy. Let's buy Wilkins for nothing because his skills might go up. It's a free transfer, basically. There you go. Just to fill the bench up a bit. Okay, check. Bank manager, league scores. There's not much else we can look at. Let's look at Aldershot, for instance. This is Aldershot side. Want to buy? Oh, that's crafty. We can go and nick their players if we wanted to. But we're not going to. Okay, let's play. So this is normal speed, by the way. Normal speed. I haven't made it go any faster. Are we against Crewe again? Oh yeah, there's only 4 teams in this league. And the goal has been scored. Not by us. Another one's been scored. Charles has finally scored for Oxford. And they've scored again. Yeah, it's good to have the opposition have got player names as well. But I wish there was just more teams. (3-1) to Crewe. Our normal start of not starting very well has continued. And we're going to lose 3-1. Never mind. We don't really want to see league table because we know we're bottom. Oh, we're not bottom. Well, we will be Bonn. It's great. It's got sound in there, and that's a real bonus compared to other games. And it's very colourful game. I just wish there was more teams in the league. But again, this was another... Oh, Hamilton suspended. This is another budget game, and it was very good. So we have to play one of our zeros in. So it looks like the form only appears randomly. 2-1-3. So yeah, if we change our formation to 4-4-2, would that change anything? Number of defenders 4, 4, 2. There we go. 2-1-3. So Chalice and Carl, you're attacking. We got 2 zeros in midfield, and a 2 and a 2. So no wonder our average is 1. And our defence is, no matter where we go, we are hopelessly awful. So we will play a game, I guess. Fixtures and results. How many fixtures have we got in this season? Not many. 20 games in the season. So we can actually finish a whole season today. Right, play then. We can't really do much here. So the game is thinking. I think we're going to struggle in this season. We might finish bottom. Oh dear. We have got a very poor side though. Boo. Are we ready for the table? No. We're bottom. Now the slight noise you can hear there, interference, is actually I've got a fan on. I might have to turn this fan off so you don't get the interference there. There we go. New mower. Why do we need a new mower? The bank is going down slowly, but at least... have we lost a player there? No, we haven't. Move. 15 to 9. Hamilton's back in. 2-2-3. That's better than it was anyway. Nee has gone up 1. Briggs has gone down to 0. Sholton's gone up to 3. Phillips has gone down to 1. There's no training option on this game, I've noticed. It's very... Other than the main menu on here, there's not much around again. So let's look at on the bench. Wilkins, yeah. Let's play. Straight to another game. Again, all these ZX football games have only got a few screens, so you've seen everything this game has. Which is, I know, not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's very addictive though. I think it's going to be a miracle if we even can score goals here. Oh, we did score a goal. Miracle! It heard me. Come on, let's get a point. Okay, let's not get a point. Can we just have 1 point? Pretty please? Just one? I know we're never going to get 3, but it'd be nice to have 1. Yay! It heard me. No. No, that's just cruel. Played for, lost them all. I think we might go over to Football Manager in a minute. Because this is getting a little bit embarrassing. I hope you guys are amused by this, though, anyway. Right off fiddling by gatemen. What? Who thinks up of these? I'm dissing the game a bit, but it is hilariously fun. So we have lost another player due to injury. Wilkins comes back in at number 2. We need to buy some players, I'm afraid. So I think we're going to risk going bankrupt here by getting some players in, because I can buy at least one decent player. Oh. And there's no decent players. No, don't want to buy. Okay, hopefully next week it will change. Play. Who are against this week then? We're against... Oh, we're not against anyone. Oh, because there's 5 teams in the league, that's why. So we're rock bottom by 4 points. So even if we win a game and the opponents above us lose, we'll still be bottom. One thing I just noticed about the... Hold on a sec. The chat box. Oops. I'm just going to change the chat box settings for time being. So I am still here. Please chat away. Again, I do not bite. I will respond. Chat box settings. Always show messages. No. Hide delay. Chat delay. Okay, let's see if that works. So obviously I need someone to chat to see if it works. Okay, we're back in the game. Briggs is back, but he's on 0. So let's move 15 to 2. Let's move a 0 with a 0. Check. Transfer market. No. Maybe it doesn't change. Just click play then. Blackpool. Blackpool are the side that are above us. By 4 points. So if they win this, we're 7 points adrift. Which might happen. But you have to laugh. Oh, here's a goal. Yay! Houghton, we're ahead, guys. How long will that last, though? Come on. Miracle! We've won the game. Yay! Our first win. Look at it, actually. Stockport on 5 points, Blackpool on 4 points, we're on 3 points, so we're actually not too far behind with that win. I am worried that we're still losing money in this game. We can't really sell players because we haven't really got any players to sell. Well, if we sell a 0 player, we get nothing for him. Catches flew away from 1 week. This game is quite cruel, I think. But it's still very addictive. Oh dear. Okay, let's move 15 to number 5. Wilkins goes back in. Right, check. Now, has the transfer market got anyone new? Of course you haven't. Joking. Morale 0.2. Dear. So, I think for the last 20 minutes or so, I'm going to go over to Football Manager, the updated version of Football Manager. And show you how different it is compared to the original. But yeah, Soccer Boss, obviously, or The Boss, is definitely a lot more going for it than On the Bench. But they're both really good games. Yeah, we're not going to do well in this game. We might as well go and have a look at something else. Again, I don't stream that often, so might as well go and have a look while I'm here. Oh, at least Hamilton scored a goal. Aldershot are top. Yeah, so this game obviously has a sound which is amazing. It's got various little funny things here. These all these screens. Needs suspended for 1 week. That's our goalie. Take team break. What? They don't deserve a break. We're bottom of the table. There's a lot going for this game, but yeah, it's a bit cruel. So I'm going to try to find on the Football Manager. There we go. I found it already. Okay. So we need. That's easy enough. I need to swap it over to a 128K +2 mode. So +2 grey case version. That should work. Right, there we go. And then load it up. Are you going to work? Or are you going to stay white? You're going to stay white. Oh, no. Damn. There we go. So this is basically Football Manager Revisited, or Football Manager 2022, I suppose you'll call it. Type your name. So you'll see a lot of additional things to do now. This is based on the classic Football Manager 1982 game, but there's a lot of additions to it. So if you've never seen it, it's worth playing. Now, one major difference. You can play in a different country. So I can play in England if I want to be really bored, or I can go and play in Mexico or Colombia or Brazil or Bermuda. And there's actually more choice, would you believe it? As we click 99, the famous 99. Northern Ireland, Portugal, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, South Korea. And you can load countries. Obviously, we're not going to load a country. Even Vietnam. You can play in Vietnam. I don't think even the Football Manager series, the current Football Manager series, you can play in Vietnam. So where are we going to go? I'm liking South Korea for some strange reason. There's 4 leagues in it as well. So let's go to South Korea. It's probably the every time I ever played. So skill level, obviously beginner. Starting South Korea. Oh look, it's even got the map. Map flag. How cool is that? That was really good. So it's still waiting. We'll let the game continue in its natural speed. But again, as I do for my other episodes, if the game does slow down, we will change it a bit faster. Now, I need to select a South Korean football team. My knowledge of South Korean football teams is virtually zilch. I might go for FC Seoul, actually, because I know Seoul's the capital of Korea, South Korea. Did Gary Lineker play? No, Gary Lineker played in Japan, didn't he? He didn't play in South Korea. Or R for random team. Okay, let's do random team. Whoops. Wang Pyong? Is that right? Would have been funny if we actually were the managers FC Seoul randomly, but no. We're in Yangpong. Football games are just finishing. I think Oxford have won. Preparing a new season. So again, this is Football Manager, the 1982 game, but with a bit of a facelift. They're all the other teams in our league, and yep. Choose a second kit. Please choose a second kit for loose matches with a color clash. I can see any one of the below. I think I'll do the blue. Okay, yep, it's fine. Bank 10,000. I don't know what the currency in South Korea is, but it's 10,000 anyway. Enter youth investment, minimum of 8,000. Minimum of 8,000. We got 10,000, 100,000 in the bank, so we can't really put much in. Let's just put 8,000 because it'd be good to have some youth players, I think. So yeah, you get a youth team. This game, if you love Football Manager, you will love this game. This game has got so many additional features in it. And remember, it's the only difference between Football Manager 982 and this is this is Football Manager, but if it was on the 128K. So there's a lot more RAM in from 48 to 128. Invite your team to go and play them now before the season starts. So assess your team. Do you accept? Yeah, I think we probably need to. So it's a friendly match. Oh, crikey, they're in the K1 league and we're in the K4 league. God, so they're in the top league. Wow, so there's 4 leagues and they've named all the Korean sides. That's amazing. So, yeah, they are better than us, but only slightly better. C to change the team. Type 1 to 5 to playing style. So balance is good. Commitment 7 natural. Yeah. C to change the team. Let's do that then. And there's all got there's some Korean names in here, which is great, but there's some obviously that are not. Type 99. Player number to pick. Type R to reposition the player. So there's no one on the bench then. So we've got 3s. Basically, it's the Football Manager skill levels and energy. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can see what it means. So Robson hasn't been picked, so he needs to be picked. So number 25. And I need to take out number 35. Is that right? Yep, that's easy. Hwang Yu-jae goes out. Oh, no, that means he's already in. 63 goes in then. And then 61 goes out. Yay. 99 to continue. So you can see the team has no captain. Ryan Robson, obviously. Okay choice, 3 out of 5. Okay. This even gives you a rating how good the captain is. It gives me 3 out of 5 rating that he's pretty decent, so that's okay. 99 to continue, so they should easily win this. But we're not doing too badly. Oxford 1-3-1. Yay. So we are in the light blue. Yeah, not the best. What match highlights to follow? And you can actually skip the match highlights if you want to. Hopefully they'll follow. Here we go. So it's the typical match Football Manager 82 highlights, but you can see a couple of additions there, the crowd and the minutes. And obviously we've got sound. What? Parks is our goalie as well. I have to pick Lee. There we go. Luckily we haven't got any goalie allocated here, or we would have struggled. I can criticise, motivate, praise team, or let captain do the team talk. No, I'm going to motivate them. I don't think Robson can do it. Oh, neither could I. Contain more. Second half coming up. Yeah, slight. I don't like our home team strip that much. That colour's a bit faint for me. '47 minute. Where's our defence? You can barely make out our defence now. Well, I think they went missing anyway. 2-0. We're not meant to win this or get a result. They are top of the division, remember. Yeah, we are getting hammered a bit here. So those who have just joined us, this is Football Manager 1982, but done if it would have been done on a 128K. And the difference between this game and the original Football Manager 82, as you can see, there's quite a few little alterations here, is that you can become a manager in a different country if you want to. And I'm in South Korea at the moment. Would you believe it? We're losing pretty badly here, but we are against the top side, and we are League 4 side. So it's like Arsenal beating Carlisle or something. I don't think we even had a shot on goal yet. No, 4-0. We lost 4-0. But Kevin Keegan got carded. This game is worth looking into. It's free as well. And you can play it on any of the emulators for your Spectrum. Now, this screen is quite big. There is actually 2 screens. So you've got player statistics, selling, checking on injured players, league fixtures, results, table and graph, improving team morale, which I think we need to do, new training schedule, and then we go to page 2, which is just simply clicking 2, youth development, bank loan, ranging friendlies, away match travel options, that's a new one, attending directors meeting, community and publicity work, game status and changes, quitting the side and going back. So let's do some publicity work. It might work. These elements increase the fan base, but it can impact energy and morale if too frequent. So visit local hospital, shopping centre, roadshow, school football training. That'd be quite, I think, quite good. So what happens? Your fan base is up by 6%. Players lost nothing in energy. So actually, that's a win-win, I think. Improving team morale. This is very good for a 128K game. Team morale. Inviting all players to a party will improve morale, but by a lesser amount each time. Allow players the afternoon off instead of gym. offer a 50% win bonus on next game. Ooh. A party's a little bit expensive. I think I'm going to do safe option number 2 here. I think that went well. What's the morale now? Morale's 16. Yeah, it did work well. Let's get out of this while the going's good. Player statistics, number P. So here's our team player names. Have we got anyone on the bench? Ah, it gives you a description of what all the things mean, which is great. Training program, TR. Rix is on 0 on the training program. Why is that, I wonder? Again, if you're enjoying this, please let me know. Please comment. No one's actually come and said hello for a while. No one's actually made a comment for a while. There's very good descriptions here. So, for instance, it's got PO, BC, PC. So, parks, positioning, ball control, and pace. Not bad for a goalie. Well, Robson's has lost some ball control, I guess, because he's got a minus. Where is the transfer market, though? Let's look at the training schedule. That's new. Again, this is another game that has been reviewed on my channel quite a long time ago, hence why I'm still thinking, oh, what does this do? Please set the train levels using the cursor keys to highlight and adjust and enter to finish. Cursor keys. Ah, okay. 15%. Each area is normal, no cost, and 40% rest time, high levels and cost. So let's increase the midfield and energy. That's enough. That's good. Let's look at pay 2. Bank transfers. There is nothing to do with transfer market on this yet. Youth development. Are we getting on with youth development? Yeah, all Korean names. That's good. Can't promote any of them yet. Next match, Korean FA Cup, 99 to continue. There's no current club sponsor. Coca-Cola with a K, EA Sports with a Z. Offer 2,166 for each game for 8 League Cup games. 211 for each game for 6 League Cup games. It's Coca-Cola, isn't it? Oh, Coca-Cola with a K. Enter the age discount to be offered to season tickets. Team priority estimate. Enter percentage. 0 or 50. 20% discount. Hopefully that's good news. A high quality health provider is offering to treat all players injured, reducing recovery time. Well, I haven't got any players injured. That's the end of that. A training camp is available to improve player skills and energy. Yeah, I'm going to do option 2, which is 3 players, because I can't really afford option 1. I think they liked it. Sales income 11,250. That's good. So we should be getting the menu screen next, I wonder. No, we don't. Here we go. First match, Korean FA Cup qualifying. Like today was the pre-qualifying in the FA Cup, which was on BBC actually, so you can actually watch it. Okay, our midfield, our defence is lacking a bit. Our energy is good, our morale is good. Our midfield is better than theirs. Our attack is slightly weaker than theirs, but our defence is shockingly low. Why is that? We've got 4 defenders, including the goalie. So it's goalie and 2 defenders. We've got no reserves. Because Parks is injured. That's why. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. So we have to play the game then. Yeah. I think our playing style is going to change to more defensive. One. No, actually, two. Defensive, yeah. Our defense is weak, hence why I think we should adopt a defensive side. Might be. How fit is your team? They are as fit as they need to be. We're working hard on fitness. Yes, we're working hard on fitness. So we're very light blue. It might be a little bit hard to see on the screen actually. Sorry about that. But that's random, of course. We scored! Does it actually tell us who scored? No, it doesn't. Ooh, just missed. Paddy Fox. I like these names. Motivated team. How can you not motivate team? Oh, indifferent. I'm not very good motivator, it seems. Contain more. I want the guys to hold on to this 1-0. See if we can beat them on a counter attack. Nope, we didn't, and we won 1-0. Well, I'll take that. Scorers, Lee. Get receipts, 2,702 in Korean currency, which I don't know what it is. Through to the next round. Ah, that's good. We're into the first round proper. Hung has quit his soccer career. Oh, great. A youth player has decided not to stay with us. We get 2,000 money back. Does that mean I need to invest a new youth in? Guess so. Why? No. Next match is away. Let's attend a directors meeting. Welcome to the board. Please take a seat. Today's agenda includes finance and team performance. This club has no money worries at the moment. Good. Too early to make a judgment. Okay, so it's just an overview of how you're doing. That's P. Parker's back. Parks is back even. That's good. Now I can just put him back into the side and replace him with number 1. So enter to continue. Oh. How do I change the squad? I think it's 99. Oops. No, it's not. I haven't got a 9 key. Oops. Oh, the game hasn't. Oh, we're alright. Scouting opposition. We're near the end of this trial stream. Thanks for the few people who have come in and said hello. No subs though, sadly. Change team. Oh, he's still injured. Okay, can't do anything more then. We go straight into the game then. I'm going to change it to be... No, actually, we are better than them, so I won't need to. Let's change the balance style to slightly attacking. There we go. So we are the better side. Let's see if we can win this. Match highlights to follow. See how we do this time. Ooh, that's a terrible shot. Come on, do better this time. straight through the goal. 1-0. 43rd minute. Let the captain do it this time because I was hopeless. No, he was hopeless. So there's many good things in this game. It's worth looking into if you're a big Football Manager fan. As you can see, there's so many different options you can now do, but you still see the game that you love built into this. Oh, deflection and went in. That's 2-0. It's amazing you can be a different country in this. There's so many countries you can be as well. Oh, what's that whistle mean? Offside or something? We're definitely getting our chances here. Shoot! Whee! Another goal for us. 3-0. Is that it? Nope, there's another chance. Nope. Already saved that one. 3-0. Still 3-0. Who are our goal scorers in this win? Regis and Morley scored 2. Gate receipts 8,674. So yeah, that was a quick showing of Football Manager Revisited or Football Manager 22. Well, you can't call it Football Manager 22 because there's a Football Manager 22. That's just a quick look of this game and what it's all about. It was done in 2022. You can find it on the web. Obviously, you just get the file and then you can load it up onto your your actual Spectrum if you got one, or the emulator. Like me, for instance, I've got an emulator, not a Spectrum. Probably have got my old 48K and plus 3 up in a loft somewhere. Look at that. 14 sides, and we're top currently. Look, we've got even a little playoff zone there. The club can generate profits if the club does well over the season. Invest. Why not? How much? 3,000. We're not rich. Coca-Cola still got 6 matches left to sponsor. Type R to recruit a player, a scout. Type R to recruit a player scout for the season. Okay. Hire him, yes. Bid for Barnes, no. So this is the transfer market. Right, so I'm going to save this again. I think that's it for today. So let's look at the stream. We streamed for just under 2 hours. Got the games going. Thanks Adken and Carl and Chance for saying hello. No subs sadly, but that's things happen, I'm afraid. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of this YouTube stream. We will do it again sometime in the future. It has been pretty successful. I might change the time of day of doing it. Might do it more in the mornings than the afternoons. But that is it. So thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't subbed to the channel, please do. And if you haven't watched the last video yet, which is Peter Shilton's Handball Maradona, the last episode, then please do. It's a fun, short episode. We've still got about 30, 40 episodes to go. But yeah, it's been fun. And yeah,